Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Jenny. I'm Moonlight Lady 1111. As you can see, I'm back with another pick a card reading. If you are one of my repeat viewers, thank you so much for coming back to see me. I really appreciate it. If you're new, welcome. So the title of today's pick a card reading is a very simple yes or no. So if you have a question in your mind, I've got these piles here and hopefully we'll get you a yes or no coming out of those. Okay. I would like to say thank you to everybody for supporting me so far. It really means a lot to me. I absolutely love doing these readings for you guys, so the more I can do, the better for me. Anyway, yes, so without further ado, what I need you to do is quiet your mind for me. So if you take a deep breath in, and then a deep breath out, draw your attention to the piles. See which one might call to you. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So I'll give you a moment to make your choice. Okay. Excuse me, that should have been long enough. So I'll just move these other cards up here a little bit to the other side of the table. Sorry, I still got all the decks out, so there we go. And we will start with pile number 1. Ooh. And I'll just reset the table. Okay, hi pile number 1. You chose this beautiful amethyst. Absolutely love amethyst. It's a gorgeous stone. Really, really nice stone to work with. Gives you a lot of strength. Okay, so I've got quite a few cards here, as you can see. So they're all different sizes and shapes. So I'll just get them set out. I've got the tarot up here. It's the Dali Tarot. So I've got a few lines of tarot and some oracle cards for you. So yeah, we have the Dali Tarot there. Underneath the Dali Tarot, we have Tarot del Fuego. And then underneath that, I've got this cute little fairy tarot. It's new. It's got such happy vibes. There's this little fairy tarot. So I've got 3 from there as well. Underneath that, I've got some Kipper cards. Then I've got these Angel Answers cards. Hopefully we'll get some clear instruction for you there. And one of these Literary Witches Oracle cards as well. Okay, so it's okay if it's okay with you, pile number 1. I'm just going to go ahead and start turning these all over. So we have the World in the reverse. Judgment. And the 6 of Swords in the reverse. Interesting. I feel like something's moving quite slowly. You're not, there's, yeah, well, we'll keep going to see if we've got a yes or a no, but something is not moving here. Something's going backwards, not forwards, but that might be how it's supposed to be honest. Right, Knight of Swords. 7 of Swords in the reverse. And the 5 of Cups in the reverse. The Hermit. The Queen of Wands. And the 8 of Cups. And the Kipper cards that we have Occupation, the Good Lord, and Murky Thoughts. Over here with the Angel Answers, we have Look for a Sign. Wait. And Lion. Okay. I'm gonna with this spread, pile number 1, I'll say straight up, I think this is a no. So a direct yes or no question, the answer would be no. However, I don't think it's necessarily the worst no in the world. I think that this is something that you need to hear. Because, so with the world in the reverse here, you know, there's a cycle that needs to complete. Something's not changed. You're not hearing the call right, is what I'm hearing. It could even be that you might be trying to push yourself forwards, but in doing so, you're actually bringing yourself backwards a little bit. I do think that you have, I think you have like divine support on offer with this look for a sign and this judgment card, okay? With these two guys here, you know, you are being divinely guided. But I think there's a chance that you might not be hearing it, okay? Instead of moving forward, you're kind of moving backwards with this Six of Swords in the reverse here. Rather than moving on to calmer waters, what you're actually doing is you're going back into the past, and this is stopping you from completing this cycle. With this Weight card, you know, I do feel like a cycle is not completed here. But you desperately, with the Knight of Swords, you want to rush forwards. Excuse me. You want to rush forwards with something here. But you're not being honest with yourself about it. Okay? You might be being overly zealous. I'm hearing you might be trying to push something that you need to hang back with. I do feel like for some of you, this might be work related, and I think with all these swords energy here, I think that you might have an idea for some sort of new job, and you're willing to put the work in, but you also are kind of wanting it to just happen instantly. But you have to wait for things like this. You have to put the work in. Don't let this get you down, though. You do have this murky thoughts down here, you know, and I think this murky thoughts does relate directly to this cycle that you are going through. It's not that you're stuck in it. There's nothing here telling me that you're stuck. It's just telling me that you still have some stuff that you need to work through, okay? Yeah, be honest with yourself about this. Really, I think you really need to stop with the Hermit down here. I think you really need to stop and take stock of the situation that you find yourself in. Yeah, I think because you have the Queen of Wands here, you are like fiery, creative, passionate, full of good ideas. I think that whatever this idea is, whatever this thing is that you want to go with, it could be work related. It could be to do with something completely different. You know, it's a strong idea. It's something that you can be proud of. With the Lion and the Queen of Wands here, you know, you can... Yeah, look, this is a really strong couple of cards together. So whatever this is about, you know, it is a strong thing. If it's a creative thing, you should be going with it. But I feel like not now. You have stuff that you need to finish. You know, it could be that you've wanted to move on to a new job before you finished an old job. It could be as simple as that. You could be wanting to rush into a relationship with somebody before you've started the friendship, you know? How are you going to be able to figure all that out? You need to take some time on your own. You need to go within now. Go within until you can complete these cycles, until you can see the light again. There's no need to be rushing around, sending messages to people, getting stressed, stuff like that. You know, there is a sign will come to you when the time is right for this, okay? So for now, I'm hearing that with the Eight of Cups, you really need to just walk away from this situation. Not forever, okay? Not forever at all, but just until it all gets in check. So this was definitely a no for you, pile number one. I wonder if there's any advice for you moving forwards. I think you need to do a lot more work. This is a good idea, but there needs to be a lot more... you know, you need to carry yourself properly towards this, otherwise it's not going to work. Four of Cups. Yeah, you're not seeing everything that's on offer to you properly. If there are signs coming to you, you might be concentrating on what you want to hear. So you have to release this inner conflict now. Otherwise, there is a chance that if you try and do this thing, you're biting off more than you can chew, and it might not go as well as it could if you take a step back and take that time. Yeah, there's some decisions to make here. Some decisions need to be made before you can move forwards. No, that's too many that have turned over there. Oof. You know, don't be blind to the situation. I think you really need to have all the information here. You've got the 8 of Wands in the reverse. Again, this is a card of not moving. You know, it's a card of stopping. And then the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, stop. Yeah, that was in the reverse as well, by the way. I'm not just turning that over. Yeah, but it's like this is I feel like this is telling you to, I hate telling people to calm down. It's the worst thing you can say, to tell someone to calm down, isn't it? But yeah, it's telling you to calm down. Success will be yours. You have the six of Wands there. You know, you can achieve this thing, but you have to wait. So I think that was your reading, pile number 1. I hope that helped you. They're just kind of short and sweet. So I'm just trying to get this out in the evening so I can get more. I want to get more content out for you guys, basically. But yeah, so that is a no. But you will feel with the Judgment and the Hermit and look for a sign. You will know when the time is ready. I think you're asking if this is something you should be doing because you kind of already know this anyway, pile number 1. You know that this cycle is not complete. You know that if you do this thing, you're rushing into it before the time is right. And there is no point rushing into things before the time is right, I'm afraid. Be that a love situation, a work situation, maybe you're thinking of buying something. But yeah, hang fire. Hang fire, pile number 1. Okay. Thank you so much. That was your reading. If it resonated with you, or if you wanted to book a personal reading about anything else, please get in touch with me. My email address is moonlightlady1111@gmail.com. You can also get in contact with me on Instagram. I'm moonlightlady1111. You can send me a private message on there. If it did resonate for you, please do let me know in the comment section below. You know, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. It all helps me. Okay, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video, pile number 1. Mwah. Take it easy. Bye. And I'll pop you up there. Reset the table. And on to pile number 2. Okay. Hi, pile number 2. You chose this obsidian stone. I absolutely love it. It's so shiny. I'd really love a piece of obsidian glass. I think I'm going to get one of the balls. Anyway, right. Sorry, I'm bimbling on, aren't I? Right, let me get these cards out for you. I've got quite a few cards and they're all slightly different sizes, so I need to get them out in the right order. So up the top here, I have the Dali Tarot. I love this deck so much. It's so beautiful. Okay, get that guy in there. Underneath that, I have the Tarot del Fuego. And then underneath that, I have a new deck here, the Fairy Tarot. It's a really happy deck. It's nice. Underneath that, I have 3 Kipper cards to give us a bit more insight. And then I've got 2 of these Angel Answers cards. Oh yeah, and you had 2. Everyone else has got 1, but you had 2 of these Literary Witches Tarot, Literary Witches Oracle come out. It's such a cool deck. Whew. Have a little drink. Okay, so if it's okay with you, pile number 2, I'm just going to start turning them over. So we have the 2 of Pentacles, the High Priest, or the Hierophant, and the Page of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Underneath that, we have the 5 of Wands in the reverse, the 7 of Cups in the reverse, and Justice. We have the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Underneath that we have sad news, a long road, and the good lady. Okay, with the angel answers, we have recovery and let go. And then we have bees and ghost. Is this what I think it is? Let me just double check something. Okay, pile number 2. I feel like this is a very interesting answer. It's not a yes or a no. It's not a maybe. I feel like this spread is telling you that you are asking this question too much. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, that's what we're saying. So, I think that the question that you're asking, a yes or no to, this it could be a yes, but I think that that's not what is most important here. Which is weird because I'm asking yes or no. Yeah, basically, so you're working really hard to find some balance here. You're working really hard to find some connection. You know, there's happiness here, there's joy here, there's new beginnings. I think you've been walking through mud and it's time to let that go now. So whatever this question is that you're asking, it doesn't really matter if the answer is yes or no. What matters is you moving on from this question. If you desperately want an answer, I would go with yes. The answer, I think, is yes. But you really need to let this go. You really need to move on from this. With this sad news down here and this long road, this is, it's time to recover from this. Anyway, I'm not sure what this situation is. I will go through the cards and see what we've got going on. But I think you've been working really hard to find some balance. With the Two of Pentacles here and Justice, you've really worked, and bees, you've worked really hard to figure something out here. You've pushed yourself really hard. And you are coming from quite a traditional place. Like, you're coming from an ordered perspective. I think there might be something to do with authority involved with this, or you might want to be an authority on something, or there might be, sorry, this is just a really confusing spread. I feel, you've been walking through mud. With this Seven of Cups in the reverse here, you have kind of recently opened your eyes to what the options are in front of you. You've had some, I think you've had some real inner conflict. You might have had some anger issues and things like that. With the Page of Wands in the reverse, you've kind of stopped yourself from rushing around all over the place. But I do think that you could have had, like, something's been making you angry, but with the Five of Wands in the reverse, you're releasing that inner conflict now. It's time to release that inner conflict. You know what your options are again. and you know that you need to do what is fair and right, what is just, you will find that balance, that equilibrium. And essentially, you know, there is a lot of joy here with the Ten of Cups. You know, your heart can be happy, and it's time for a new beginning. A new beginning with this Ace of Pentacles and this Ten of Cups here. You know, you're seeding a really strong, fruitful idea. Something really positive can come out of this. But you really need to release this anxiety, this worry, this question that you keep asking and keep asking. I have a feeling this is not the first time you've asked a yes or no on this. Or if it is, you kind of know that it's not something you should be asking. With this Five of Wands and this Nine of Cups, both in the reverse, and the recovery and the let go, you know. So this is... this Five of Wands all talks about inner conflict, mental conflict, fighting battles all over the place, nobody on any one side. And then this Nine of Swords here, you know, that's just sheer anxiety, worry, stress. But they're in the reverse, you know, it's time to release that now. Definitely time to release that. Especially considering, you know, look at these, look what the angels are saying directly to you. Let go, recovery. So I don't know what this is. You could have been battling, I don't know, some mental health problems. You could have been battling maybe some addiction problems. Maybe you've had some, you know, some sad news. We have the sad news card here. But you have started down this path. You've started down this long road to recovery. And, you know, when you get there, you're going to be... excuse me, this calm, collected, good lady, high priest, you are going to be in a much better place for this experience. So don't hide this from yourself. With this ghost card here, you know, I'm really strongly hearing, keep putting that work in. So the answer is yes. Especially if the answer is, should I let something go? The answer is definitely yes, you know. Yeah, I think that was your reading, pile number 3. I think that you really need to let something go here. If there's unfinished business or something happening, you know, you need to draw a line under it now. You're on this road to recovery. Everything is moving forward. You can handle this. You are finding that balance. Okay, I think that was your reading, pile number 2. I hope that resonated for you. It's a bit of a weird one for a yes or no, isn't it? But yeah, I think you're on track, is what I'm hearing. You know, everything's going to come out right. Everything's going to come out how it's supposed to. Everything's going to come out in the wash. That's really, that my grandma used to say that. Oh, it'll all come out in the wash. Anyway, yeah, if things are going to come how they're supposed to come, things are going to happen how they're supposed to happen. Keep doing what you're doing, pile number 2. Okay. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. I really appreciate it. If you did want to book a private reading with me, you can get in touch with me, moonlightlady1111@gmail.com. You can also contact me on Instagram, where I'm moonlightlady1111, if you want to send me a private message on there. Yeah, also, if this did resonate, please let me know. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that jazz. It all really helps me. Mwah. Thank you so much. Take it easy, pile number 2. Bye. And we move that up there and go on to pile number 3. There we go. Hi, pile number 3. You chose this gorgeous emerald. It's got such beautiful colours in it. I love it. So pop that there for you so you know you're on the right one. Just reset the table as well, actually. Okay, I've got a handful of cards here. I asked the cards, yes or no. What is the answer to your question? So I hope you've had a question in mind. I'll just get them all set out for you. We've got the Dali Tarot up here at the top. Beautiful deck. Underneath that, I've got Tarot del Fuego. Underneath that, I've got the Fairy Tarot. It's a new deck of mine. It's really cute. It's a really chirpy deck. Underneath that, I have these 3 Kipper cards. And then up here, I have some Angel Answers cards for you. And then at the bottom, Literary Witches Oracle card as well. Okay, so if it's all right with you, pile number 3, I'm just going to get on and turn these over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have the 7 of cups. The 2 of cups. And the lovers. Oh, well, this is a good start, isn't it? And then we have the 2 of wands. Knave of pentacles in the reverse. And the 6 of cups. 10 of swords in the reverse. 5 of pentacles in the reverse. Ace of wands in the upright. Oh my god. Sorry, there's just a lot of energy coming off this table, pile number 3, and it's very nice. We have short illness, the prison. Wow. And a change. Okay. And the angel answers. These will be interesting. What have we got? No need to worry. And ask your angels. Oh, how lovely. And we have Charlotte Perkins Gilman, freedom. Oh, okay, pile number 3. I mean, I think there's a lot of emotion in you while you're watching it. I've got to say, is the answer yes or no? All I can hear in my head is yes, yes, 1,000 times, yes. That is what is being said to you right now. If this is about a romantic situation, which I'll not lie to you, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, there is a lot of love here. You know, there's a lot of love. With the 7 of cups in the reverse, I think that you have, you've kind of been walking through mud. You've thought that this isn't an option. You thought this isn't anything that you could go with. You know, you thought, not a chance. How could this be? No, not a chance. If it is related to love, you know, you have 2 2s here. There's 2 of wands. I think you both look at each other in the same light. I feel very strongly that this is regarding a love connection. None of the others have felt this strong. If it's about something else, you know, take what resonates. If this is about a partnership with somebody or something like that, again, yeah. Like if you're wondering about whether to go into a work partnership or take an opportunity, yeah, definitely. This feels like this is talking of a union. They're very, very strong soulmate vibes here. 2 of cups, the lovers, 6 of cups. This could be a past life relationship or something like that. Yeah, however, whatever this situation is, I don't think it's been easy. Like I said, I think with the 7 of cups in the reverse, I think you're finally starting to see the light. With the 2 of cups here, this is 2 hearts are ready to share and become one. This is definitely a strong soulmate connection. With the lovers, again, next to the 2 of cups, you know, this is a gorgeous, beautiful connection. Really lovely, divinely guided. This is 2 people who are supposed to come together. Again, though, with the 7 of cups, you are realising that you can make these choices now. And the lovers can also talk of choice. So if you were trying to decide to do something, then yes. Again, 2 of wands, decisions need to be made. You need to make these decisions. This is still very early on that this is happening. With the 6 of cups here as well, you know, this talks of childhood, like seeing life through the fresh eyes of a child, a really joyful, young, innocent love. It can also talk about a past life connection. Yeah, this is great. However, this has not been easy with this short illness, the prison, 10 of swords in the reverse, 5 of pentacles in the reverse, and the knave of pentacles in the reverse. You know, things have stopped. But know now that if there has been something untoward gone on, with this 10 of swords in the reverse, it's time for an ending. A betrayal must come to an end. For some people that will make sense. You know, this is time to a cycle is closed. The pain is going to be released now. The pain is gone. The sun is coming up on the other side. Next to this illness card, you know, this bad feeling is not going to last forever. It might be that you've felt completely stuck, completely left out alone in the cold, but you're not out on your own anymore. You're not in this prison anymore. You're going to leave the prison, okay? Yeah. So some changes are coming. There is a fiery, passionate new beginning on the cards here with this Ace of Wands, you know. There's some fiery, passionate, there's some love, you know, this is all about heat and joy, and this is lovely. And with the angels say no need to worry. Ask your angels if you are confused. You know that you can talk to them. You have the freedom to make these choices now. There's a big change coming here. A big, exciting new beginning is coming. Let me just see if there's any extra advice for you here, pile number 3. But yeah, this is definitely a yes. Oops. Well, there's a lot of things jumping out here. Yeah, so 2 of Pentacles, another 2. So you've got 3 2s here. You know, you're going to be juggling things, juggling work, juggling life, juggling this connection, which is what I think it is. So do pick your battles wisely. You know, don't be sneaking around. This is going to be successful. You have to be strong now. You have to do the right thing, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Okay, I think with this 10 of Swords in the reverse, I don't know if one or both of you is with someone or something like that. There has to be some heartache. There has to be an ending, but this is a beautiful new beginning nonetheless. Don't ignore this good thing that's on offer to you right now. Yeah, find some balance, find some equilibrium. You're going to have to really connect with yourself to make this come about. See the truth. Cut through the crap. Some things might need cutting off so you can move forwards. Yeah, then once you do that, you're going to see the truth. You're going to see everything coming out as it's supposed to. Some people might be left out on the loan, yeah, because there's a cycle has not come to an end yet. But you can put the work in, and it might cause you some stress, but you really have to take charge of this situation now. Yeah, I think something really needs to come into balance here, doesn't it? I don't think this is going to be easy for you with this short illness in this prison. You know, the prison is giving me tower vibes. You know, it might be that you need to tear everything down and start again. Rebuild the... rebuild everything. This change. Rebuild everything from the ground up. I wonder if this has got anything else to add. Because there's a lot of freedom here. I think you really need to stand your own ground and stand in your own independence now. Let's see what we've got there. Yeah, you've got some webs to weave. And you've got some work to put in. Yeah, I think it's very important for you to have complete respect for everybody involved in this situation. It's time to, yeah, because there is worry and concern and anxiety and people being out alone. I think that it might be that someone needs to break up with someone to get together with someone else, or I don't know really what the ins and outs of this are. I think that the person watching this, I think that you have asked about a person and the answer to the question is yes. But I think it's a bit more complicated than that, isn't it? But there's no need to worry. Ask your angels for help and guidance. Now is the time to start laying, start spinning that web. Start laying your plans out. Don't be overly aggressive with this. You don't have to rush too much, with this Knave of Pentacles in the reverse, this is a bit stagnant. This is moving slowly. This is not something to rush into. People are going to need their freedom. And if this is a situation where you might be going from one person to another, or someone else might be having to do that or something like that, bear in mind that it's going to be wise if you have a period of introspection, Find that freedom and that strong independence. Rest on everything. Don't be rushing too quickly forwards. Yes, this is great. Yes, this is a beautiful beginning. And yes, this is something solid and wonderful. But you have spent your time walking through mud, so you do need to take it slow is what I'm hearing. But a beautiful big change is coming for you after you go through this ending. Okay, I think that was your reading. Pile number 3. I hope that resonated for you. If it did, please do let me know in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. It all really helps me expand my channel and get these. I really love getting these messages out to you. So, yeah, if you did want to book a private reading with me, please don't hesitate to get in touch. You can contact me, moonlightlady1111@gmail.com. You can also message me on Instagram. My handle is moonlightlady1111. Yeah, really do take it easy, pal number 3. I think you've got a lot going on, but the future is bright for you. So stay positive. Mwah. Okay, thank you so much. Take it easy, pal number 3. Bye.